Hey everyone, welcome back to Mario & Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story. We're done shopping.
Just see where this wall pipe goes.
I wonder if that hurts. I mean, we're inside Bowser and just kind of shoved up through his insides. Hey, that was lucky. We found Dermite already. The first of the sages. It will give us the start. Oh, never mind.
That's what you do when you find the mystical sage that's gonna give you the cure to save the world, right? You just, like, dive at them and try to mug them.
Yeah, especially when they're really small. And then Starlo leaves without us.
Luigi! Yay!
We're finally free.
Oh hey, other people can use the map screen.
Yep. I'm guessing we're just kind of shoving ourselves into Bowser's arteries and roaming around.
Super Mario Bros. Now with capillary action.
Yes. I don't control any of this, by the way. Luigi just kind of dived in all on his own. This is pretty much Starlo saying, play as Bowser for a while now. Speaking of Bowser, we join him just outside Toad Town. In Blubble Lake. But I want to do some shopping first. Man, probably can't even get served at the basic gear shop.
There should be a side quest to just scare all the toads.
Welcome to the part of the video that makes me a little uncomfortable.
I don't blame you.
Look, I know it's before the Toad Senate, but marriage between blocks and giant angry turtles is still banned by law. Try the Bean Kingdom. They have some pretty lax laws over there. Though the currency conversion rate isn't fantastic.
I feel like Bowser probably doesn't have the finesse to be a very good masseuse.
I don't know, he seems to think otherwise. So, who in the Bowser Brigade has to give him the massage?
Drawing a blank.
Yeah, I think the mind just shuts down at that point. No! Why would we need a squad of Goombas? What possessed you to show yourself at this point?
They know, man.
He needs to give this lady a massage. Oh, that's where these things with no arms come in.
Yeah. It's like squishing grapes. They're just gonna, like, walk all over her back. What do you mean if we say so? You're the one that jumped out of me and asked if we needed you.
I mean, it's not like they didn't see any use in the battle, they just beat the crap out of Mario and Luigi. They killed Mario once. I mean, come on, that's worth at least a promotion.
Well, they did their job, so now he's looking for a change of jobs.
Alright, this is actually a minigame in disguise. You effectively start doing the special attacks, and you do them forever until you miss 3. Yeah, this is really freaking hard. When I say that I'm going to almost 100% the game, this is probably the one thing I will not do. I will give it my best, but I make no guarantees.
Not the easiest to do on the emulator with a mouse.
It's not easy to do on the DS. Yeah, see that score at 38? That's better than my trial run. I need 250 to get the reward.
They're very tedious.
Better than Dream Team, where you have to get up near 1,000 for some of them. The reward is just a set of equipment, effectively. Not every special attack has a minigame. Of the 2 we have, only the Goombas do.
Not all of them really lend themselves to being infinite runs.
So let's just pretend that never happened. And say hello to the beehos. It's a pretty simple enemy. It's only real attack that spits a bee out. And you gotta duck to deflect it, but if you go too early, it won't attack you. You deflect it, and then you get a very easy opportunity to punch it for some damage. New enemy, of course, means a Blitty, and using the vacuum on them at any time will give you a nice little health boost. Otherwise, it's fairly easy.
I love the enemies that you can just kick out of the way for free loot.
If it isn't obvious, that's the enemies that Mario and Luigi will fight when they eventually come through here. We could explore this area with them if we wanted to, but there's really not a lot of point. You can just pick up a handful of items.
More minions!
That means another special attack, but we have to go the long way around. And again, Bowser's response is pretty similar to mine. Oh, there's giant rocks in the way? Try punching.
Well, it's worked before.
Nope, we're gonna need something a little bigger this time. Now that I think about it, I think so far Bowser has come through on every single crazy promise he's made. Just need a little bit of minigame help from the man inside. If you come back here, you can make a couple of shortcuts back to the first 2 areas.
So you can get back up if you fall.
We have another mysterious object. And now we're underwater.
Why couldn't he just jump in the water?
You need some encouragement. It's really cold.
It's for those people who like get stuck at the top of the diving board because they're too scared to jump. Just let out your anger and punch this ball and then it'll spin around and knock you in.
These are Crawfles, and they are the best enemy.
They're a bit disturbing.
They're awesome looking. That's their 2 attacks. The banana peel's pretty obvious. You can... I just can't stop laughing at them.
Now they look even sillier.
They look awesome. They are so happy. The timing on the stone can be a little difficult. You want to punch early, because enemies can land or run into your fist and it'll still count. But the best part of taking out their teeth? That will restore 60 health if they ate it. They also give a boatload of experience. If you're hard up for levels, this is a really good place to grind. I'll kill a couple more later. Just because I don't want to fall too far behind. I don't always have the opportunity to grind at the end of sections. That lower right path doesn't have anything. Moving around underwater is pretty easy. You're a little slower, and your fire attack turns into doggy paddle.
And now you're stranded on a desert island.
I've got a boat and a raft. I'm double not stranded. Unfortunately, I can't quite reach the boat from here. We used these rafts a little bit earlier, but now it's actually a bit of a puzzle getting around some of these sections. There's a handful of good items to collect.
Can always use some good gear.
Yep. It'd be nice if I actually, checked it out at some point.
Nope.
Yeah, you'll have to wait till episode 14. Captured Koopas or destroyed castle or no, but others always got time to stop and smell the flowers. Just sit there and smell them.
Yep. Just keep doing it. Hey look, you went to go to his nose and it was actually on his nose.
And somewhat nose-shaped. Also, this minigame is awful. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure this is the worst one. Use the stylus to slide them around to knock the pollen into the things. I don't know how else to describe them. They're things.
They're pretty much the definition of things.
They are purple and orange and bulbous.
It really seems like you shouldn't need to use the stylus for this.
No. Imagine Kirby's Canvas Curse controlled terribly. That's this game. And of course, like all minigames, we don't just have to play it this once. No. We have to play it 3 times. Thankfully, with the power of editing, you only have to watch this one. Yep, some fantastic gameplay right here.
Thrilling. They're gonna be really dizzy when this is over.
Yeah, how come they can only go over those little gaps? Why can't they just spin jump across entire maps?
Because they're not in Bowser's nose, except for here.
I guess he's inhaling really hard.
Yep, just keeps him spinning.
That first part wasn't actually too bad. It's this part that's just utter crap. You have 3 hits of those blue pollens, which of course in mental math means 2. And they will come at you.
They just don't stop.
And combined with the bad controls and the fact that the game will purposely make these things spawn far away from you. Yeah. But we're done. Couldn't we have just bought some pepper in Toad Town? Some really strong pepper.
That was a mighty powerful sneeze. Next game, Bowser's gonna be a pirate. He'll just sneeze his way across the seas.
Alright, in Luigi 4, Black Flag. Could just end the video here and go play more Assassin's Creed. You can't get up to that block up there. Can't get through the pollen, and there's no way to make him stop sniffing until he sneezes. All the Mario and Luigi versions of the music are so much better.
Yeah. I like the underground versions.
Yeah, they're a little more bass heavy. Other than the actual underground themes, the music in this game's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Totally Clinic music is actually a remix of Dr. Mario, which is fitting. I'm not sure why that sneeze propelled him, if he sneezed in that direction. Hey, we caused a nautical disaster.
It's fine.
I'm gonna hope there was no one in that ship.
Probably not. It seemed sort of wrecked anyway.
Or it was just another Carnival cruise liner. Which means the bottom 2/3 was full of poop.
I love how from the Koopa's perspective, that was just Bowser majestically sailing across the ocean on this huge ship and just crashing it into the wall to get rid of it. And they were probably so excited about it that they didn't notice that he was just lying unconscious for a second afterwards.
He was actually there for 15 minutes. Just, they didn't want to say anything. I like to think that Bowser was a little embarrassed and he just evil laughs to cover it up.
He knows how to work a crowd.
A crowd of thoughtlessly loyal minions?
It's the best kind of crowd.
True. I want them thoughtlessly loyal minions. Can I get them at Best Buy?
Maybe. They might be on sale.
Yeah, Black Friday's coming up. Maybe I can get like a 2-for-1. Kind of missed on that one, but same effect.
Now you can eat his teeth again.
It is really good because it gives you a defense boost and lowers their attack. Time to play a little Pong. Fairly straightforward. Slide Bowser up and down with the stylus, and try and knock the shells back.
It's a pretty effective attack.
It is. Yeah, and that's why you want to take their teeth out. 60 health is a decent amount at this stage. I'm more interested in taking out the beehos. I don't think I show it off in the video, but it can just shoot out a bee that will heal any enemy for 40. And there's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't even prompt you for any kind of counter.
Bowser does need to work on his speed a bit.
Yeah, he's always going to be slow, but there's slow and then there's slow. So I do wonder where all these fossilized minions come from.
Maybe he's just converting them?
Because he can clearly develop some crazy stuff. I mean, he's got the machine that's sucking the life energy out of Peach.
Right.
He had the ray that sucked her out of Bowser's stomach, just right through his side.
So maybe he's got some sort of fossilizer.
Or just maybe an elite engineering firm? Grab a couple more nice items here. That raft will just bring you backwards. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. The only thing about the Crawfles are they are fast on the world map. They can storm in from off screen and very easily catch you off guard. But between their easy to counter attacks and high experience rewards and goofy faces, it's not that bad a thing.
And this one came in a nice handy 3 group, so you can just fire them all.
Yeah, I think the beehosses are weak to fire. They seem to do a little bit more damage.
Makes sense.
I do like exploiting the enemy's very obvious range of motion. When Fawful was experimenting, he installed underground electric fences everywhere. I think we need to go back to Bowser's Castle and grab some more of that food and sit on that button and eat it. That'll probably press it.
Be a pretty good way to do it.
Guess what? We get to play this one a 3rd time. Thankfully the last time.
This part's just weird because there's no failure option at this point.
No, it's not timed. It's no obstruction. Yeah, you can see where the big ones are on a timer too. If I forgot to mention that. So you can see how the game is just dicking me over. And then I got double hit. And this is what happens when you fail. I'm not going to make anyone sit through more of that, so we'll just fade into the end.
Gonna be like a helicopter, or... oh.
I really wish that rose up on both screens. Oh, we have summoned an ancient mechanical evil.
That's certainly a thing.
Yep. Again with the lack of survival instincts. Oh no, not again.